The test came back for our one embryo that we have frozen. I feel so weird vlogging or talking to a camera in general with glasses on. I feel like there's so many reflections and stuff. Probably doesn't bother you at all, but it feels weird to me. My contacts have been acting up lately. I've been having so many issues with my contacts ever since the egg retrieval, honestly. Or maybe it started before with the stimulation stuff and everything. With IVF, if you haven't been following along, I just did a stimulation and egg retrieval, and my eyes have been so dry ever since. And I have monthly contacts because my prescription is apparently so weird that they don't even make dailies. So I'm stuck with the same contacts for a month, and for the past, I don't know how long, after 2 weeks, they become super uncomfortable. So I've been wearing them a lot less lately. I've still been wearing them, but I've been incorporating my glasses a lot more. And anyway, I don't know how I started talking about that. It's Saturday, it's early Saturday afternoon. Grant is actually at work, he's on call this weekend. And right now I am going to force myself to do a chore that I've been putting off for so long. I've needed to do it forever, but it's really like at a breaking point. I'm gonna clean the bathroom, I know. Riveting vlog content. I know you guys love it, but this is just the perfect time for me to do it, and I just need to get it done because I keep putting it off. It's like on my to-do list every single day, and I keep not doing it. I've really been falling off with my cleaning routine. But yesterday I shot a video and I shot it in my room. I was just not feeling like a sit down video. I'd planned for a sit down video and I just couldn't make it happen. So I did a video in my room, and all of the mess that went along with the video, which usually there is a mess unless it's purely just like a sit down and talking video involving nothing else. There is a mess that happens, and this mess is kind of huge. So this is the aftermath of yesterday's video, plus a couple of other things, me honestly just being kind of lazy, and really just the whole bathroom needs some work. So I'm gonna do it all, and I'm gonna try to do it as fast as I can. Ooh, there's a bug on the window. I don't think you can see it. It's huge though, or at least the shadow is huge. Okay, you can't see me. Did you notice we finally got our window done? I don't know if I actually told you guys about that. So they came at one point and did the window, but they didn't do it the way that we wanted to. We wanted to have kind of like a gradient halfway up because we didn't need to block out the entire window because the ground out there is actually a little bit lower. So if you're walking through that little area right there, like the yard guys, for example, you're not ever gonna be higher than this unless you like brought a step ladder, which like, please don't do that. There's more of a gradient than you can tell on camera. This just looks like it's split in half, but it looks good. We're really liking it. It takes a while to cure, so it's not fully cured yet. Look at me, I'm procrastinating even still. I've procrastinated for so long already, like put my makeup on and everything. I need to do this. We're doing it. We're doing it. No more questions. We're doing it. Whenever I said that I got you a present? Look at him.
Oh, this is it?
I don't know. I have no idea. He just brought a package in from the front and he was like, ooh, what is this? What is this? I have no idea. But I did buy something for him that at one point he said he was interested in. I don't know if he's still interested in it. It's not like an exciting present or anything. But let's open it and see if it's your present. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Not excited.
Nobody's gonna break my stride. Nobody's gonna harm me now. Oh no. It is your present!
Wow.
Do you remember when you expressed an interest?
I do. Wow. Compact.
Did you say man cubes?
Yeah. Just like they match yours, huh?
Yes, they're packing cubes.
Packing cubes.
They're the same brand that I have, and at one point he said he was interested in packing cubes. And these are like a, I don't know, medium brown color. Yeah. Looks like Grant. I think there might have been gray or green. I don't know. I thought these were cool.
These are cool.
I have a set of these packing cubes, but they're like white with multicolor polka dots all over. Like
that's what I wanted.
Confetti polka dots. And I thought this was a little more you. This is kind of like a getting socks for Christmas kind of present, huh?
No, this is great.
This is not an exciting gift, I'm sorry.
Well, it's something that you never like go out and actually buy yourself, I guess. But it's something you should use. This is great, because you know how much I like to unpack.
He loves packing, he loves unpacking. He is my opposite in every way possible. He has converted me to the cult of unpacking immediately when you get somewhere and then unpacking also right whenever you get home. I hate it. I hate it every time, but I can't just sit there and watch him do it. I feel like such a bum, so now I have to do it. And it does feel a lot better. I used to be one of those that would just like sit around with their stuff packed in a suitcase for a month after you got home. Like a bum. Like a true bum. Yeah, so it's like a set of 5, right?
Yeah, it's a cool color too. I like it. Kind of, you know, bronzy gold.
I don't think it's bronzy gold. I just think it's kind of like a...
It's bronze.
Cognac brown.
Cognac brown?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
I'm glad that was your present and not like some PR makeup or something. I would have felt really bad. Okay, so obviously I'm taking a little break from the bathroom. I've been in there for honestly 2 hours. That sounds insane. I don't know how I can clean for that long and still not be done. Really, all I have to do is go over the floors with the mop and then I'll be done. So I've done almost everything, but I'm taking a break right now because Grant is home and he's about to work on a little project that I'm very, very, very excited about. It's something that we've been wanting for a really long time, but we finally went for it. We finally found a fan for outside, like a ceiling fan. I think we just ordered it from Amazon. We looked all over and ceiling fans can actually be really expensive and we didn't want to get a super expensive, fancy, like wild fan for outside because obviously it's outside. It needs to like be out in the weather and the weather is, you know, semi-punishing here in Texas. It's probably punishing anywhere. Like an outdoor fan just is gonna get it. No, we just wanted a functional fan that was not like 4 palm leaves flowing in the wind, you know, like I don't love that look, not my thing. So Grant is gonna install this fan and I'm gonna help him. I don't know how much help he's gonna need, but I imagine installing a ceiling fan, kind of hard, probably needs an extra hand or 2. And I'm already legitimately kind of sweating from cleaning. It's really ridiculous. I actually started working out again this week. I actually put out a video cleaning out all of my workout clothes. I got rid of over half of my workout clothes. I had some of these things for like, honestly, like 10 years. It's really ridiculous. I haven't done a workout clothes clean out in maybe ever. I had a lot of stuff I haven't worn in years and years, and it inspired me to actually work out. Plus, I'm feeling 100% back to my normal self. Feels very good. I'm very happy. I'm back to me and I have a little more energy and stuff. So I've been working out a little bit at home, trying to get back at it. I'm feeling a lot better. Why did I start talking about this? I have no idea. Grant is just shaking his head. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we've unpacked everything from the box and sadly, I think we made a mistake along the way. The item listing kind of made it seem like there was a longer down rod than this, but apparently that part is not included and you have to buy it separately, which is really disappointing because our porch ceiling is super high and we need a pretty long down rod to actually get the airflow going that we want. So I think that means we can't actually install it today, which is really disappointing because I was really looking forward to this, strangely. Okay, so somehow, despite the fact that we both decided we're not gonna install it today, Grant is still on top of the ladder, messing around up there. And I'm getting kind of worried. That's really high up to just be working straight vertically like that. I don't know if it's such a good idea for us to do this on our own. All right, so tonight I am dining alone. We got takeout, we got some fajitas. I am so hungry right now and I'm also so disappointed about the fan. That was like the thing I was looking forward to today. I don't know where my life took a turn. Actually, I feel like we're all kind of in that boat, looking forward to things that really we would not normally look forward to, but I was really looking forward to that fan. It was gonna be the highlight of my day. Anyway, the fan will happen another day. We decided it was pretty much best for someone else to install it anyway, just because it's so high up and it just felt dangerous. Like the minute he got up there, I was like, maybe this was not such a good idea. So we're both hesitant, and obviously we don't have the right part anyway. I am having dinner without Grant because tonight he is doing a virtual bachelor party. I don't know how that works either. That's what he's doing right now. So we got takeout, we got fajitas. I'm ready to eat it because I'm so hungry, and I'm just watching TV, hanging out with Luna. We're having a girls' night. She's down here always, especially if I'm eating at the coffee table. She's like glued to my side. She's desperate to try whatever I'm gonna eat. Basically, she cannot take no for an answer. I am about to watch, what is this? The Hills. There is a channel on this TV that is nothing but The Hills. Why does this exist? I don't understand it. Why am I immediately sucked in? Also don't understand that. I did not really watch this show when it was on. I watched some episodes here and there, but I didn't like follow it. How? I don't know. Just a question for the room. How is there a channel that shows nothing but The Hills? Anyway, last night we stayed up so late finishing I'll Be Gone in the Dark. Did you watch that show? I didn't even know it was out. We were completely sucked into watching Mad Men, and we finally finished it. And when I came out of that, it was like I was lost in the world. I typically like know what's going on, like what shows people are watching, what's good to watch in the moment. Like I feel like I'm generally kind of on top of those things, or at least I usually am, but like, I don't know. Something happened and I had no idea what I wanted to watch next. That was a very good choice. If you have not watched that and you like true crime, bonus if you know anything about the Golden State Killer, and I feel like if you're into true crime, you do know about the Golden State Killer. It's very good. It's so good, so interesting. But as we were watching it, you know, Grant hasn't ever like listened to any podcasts about it or anything. I don't know how much he knows about it. I do feel like you can't just watch that show. Like you need to actually listen to a podcast like Man in the Dark. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I listened to it a long time ago. That was a good podcast, and it definitely goes much more in depth than the show went, because the show was telling both the story of the investigation, of the crimes and all of that, and also telling the story of Michelle McNamara, who was the writer of the book. And there's a lot to it, but it was so interesting. We watched the show in 2 days. It was only 6 episodes, but we watched it fast. We don't usually watch things that fast, but definitely would recommend it. Also, I need to start eating because I'm just sitting here blabbing and I'm hungry. It's Sunday morning. Honestly, I'm feeling like crap today. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just really tired and really out of it, and just, I don't feel like doing anything right now. Nothing. Like I was just laying in bed forever, just completely uninspired. But I gotta do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna make my lunch for the week. You guys have seen this recipe so many times already. It's just chicken burritos that I like to have for leftovers through the week, because I just have to make lunch as easy for myself as possible. And if there's leftovers, I have no choice but to not just roam around and snack all day and actually have a meal. So we've got chicken, we're adding in fire roasted canned tomatoes, tiny can of green chilies, and then 1 teaspoon of each of these powders. Spices, wow. Garlic, cumin, chili powder. Oops. And then once I have it more mixed up, I like to get as much of the tomatoes and the green chilies on top of the chicken, because the more I do like a repetitive thing like this, like a very easy recipe, the more rolls I make for myself, and I make it a little bit more complicated for no reason. This probably has no effect on anything, but now that I started doing it, I can't stop doing it. Oh my gosh, this looks so messy. I don't know why. Whoa. What? You can either cook it for 3 to 4 hours on high or 6 to 8 hours on low. We're gonna do low. Okay, the day is just going on and I'm just feeling so blah, just so flat, and I don't know, I just don't have any energy. I just feel so uninspired to do anything. So obviously I'm just kind of going through the motions with things, and I was about to water my plants and I just saw something that actually kind of lifted my spirits a little bit. Like, definitely still feeling blah, but it's definitely a moment of note, and I'm gonna show you because I'm really excited because I brought you guys along with this process a little bit. So here we are, my bromeliad. I showed you guys when I repotted the 2 pups that grew from the mother, and I kept this one kind of with very low hopes. I told you guys that I read somewhere, just like one place, everywhere else said, oh, you can just get rid of the mother, it's just gonna die, whatever, whatever. And I kind of just felt bad doing that. Well, I haven't really been keeping a very close eye on it, and I also haven't really been watering it, which is ridiculous. It's really just because I thought there was kind of no hope. I was just like, whatever, I still like the way it looks. Let's just wait until it completely shrivels. And I was just noticing, oh no, there's a leaf down here. It's dying quicker. Oh no, oh no. And then I looked a little closer and there are 2 more pups growing towards the base that were turned towards the window. Oh my gosh, I'm so impressed. I'm so proud of you, mama. She might be weak. She might be having troubles, but her pups are still coming in. I am so excited to see this. And from here on, I'm obviously gonna focus more on actually watering and keeping up with the mama plant because we wanna keep these pups growing. I'm gonna have so many bromeliads. I'm really excited. Okay, and while we're talking about plants, I'm gonna ask you guys, because I know I've got a lot of plant experts that watch that help me so much. This plant that honestly I don't even really know the name of, I tried a couple different plant identifying systems and I couldn't identify this plant. I couldn't find something that is exactly what this one is, although it's not that special. I don't think it's like some kind of rare exotic plant or anything like that. So you guys probably know what it is, but I've never really had any trouble with it at all. But obviously more recently I've been getting, you know, more than just brown tips. Brown tips don't really bother me, but obviously this is a much bigger issue. And 2 things. I was noticing that the soil was pulling away from the sides of the pot a little bit, so I used a little dish soap, which I read online could be used instead, or just like an at-home surfactant to help the soil rehydrate whenever it's dried out too much. And also I realized I can actually drain this pot. When I got this pot, honestly, I got it mostly for the way it looked. But I knew with the way this pot is designed, it drains into a little cup down here, and there is a little space right here, but I didn't know if I could actually get the water out. So maybe water was sitting in there too long, or maybe it was the fact that the soil was dried out. I don't really know, but I would love it if my plant experts out there would give me a little advice. You guys know so much and I've learned so much from you guys. So tell me what I'm dealing with here. I am all ears. And then over here, I don't think I've ever actually shown my pothos sitting in the chair like I always have it. But the reason why I drape the leaves over is so that I can get more light from this window over here. I also did the dish soap trick with this one, and it does seem like it's rehydrated, although it's definitely seeming pretty dry right now, so that one needs water. We need water kind of everywhere right now.
Do you want to go outside, Miss Thing?
I think she just wanted some sun. I don't blame you, girl. Whoa! I've got my elephant out here. Gotta water this guy. He's a troubled plant, but we're still watering. We're still trying to keep him alive. Ooh, I see a new flower coming through. That is always promising. I really don't realize how tall this guy's gotten until I have it up on the counter next to the sink. It's like as tall as me at this point. We have pretty much the whole gang over here, and it's so weird. I look at these plants all the time, but when you get a different perspective from up top, you get to see so much more. Like, look, I have 3 new flowers coming up pretty quickly. And then I don't know if you can tell, but there are some little pink accents popping up. And I'm very, very proud of how these cuttings are doing. They are shooting up like crazy. They are so much happier than my original cuttings that I planted that I moved outside. Here he comes to save the day. And he's finally decided to put these divided plates to use that I got him like
This is
2 years ago.
Best time to use them.
He is all about keeping his food very divided and separated. And so I thought he would really appreciate these little like lunch line kind of plates. And then he kind of didn't. And they've just been sitting in our pantry forever. But I guess today is the day. And I guess our lunch choice has also really thrown the low carb thing out the window.
Okay. We can go low carb for dinner.
Let me just say I missed out on Chicken Express my entire life until I met Grant. And it's really been an upgrade. If you've never had it, seek it out. All right, so before I put on my shorts, I wanted to show you this bikini because it's new. We're about to go to the pool. We're meeting up with Grant's family. We haven't seen Grant's mom and stepdad for months. They've been out of town. They've been traveling. They've been all over the place and we just haven't seen them in so long. So it's gonna be exciting to actually get to see them. And we're gonna meet up with them at the pool, have dinner, hang out, do the pool thing. Oh my gosh. The clouds and the lighting, they're making me look very tan right now. I like it, but I'm definitely not this tan. This is a new bikini and I'm actually including this bikini in my new video on Thursday. You will not be surprised. It is an Amazon find. It comes in a bunch of colors and I think prints too. When I first opened it, I was like, was there some mistake? Did we really pick this? But then I fell in love with it very, very quickly. I think it is so cute. The whole top is this smocking material. We have ruffles here, ruffles here, ruffles here. It's nice and high-waisted, which I think is so cute on a bikini. It's not too cheeky. I kind of have a very low tolerance for cheeky bikinis, so this is just right for me. I just think it's so cute. And this lighting in here is making me look extremely tan. Wow. The sun is down. We had such a good time visiting with everyone. It was really great to see everybody after so long. So amazing to catch up and see everybody. And when we got back, number one, I forgot I was cooking. And number two, I forgot that I left all of my plants out around the sink. And I have some very happy news to report. I took a closer look at my bromeliad and there's actually one more pup. Oh my gosh, I'm almost dropping this. Okay, I don't know how well you can see this. So a third pup growing underneath that leaf that I was pointing out earlier that's dying. Maybe that's why it's dying, because there's a pup coming out and completely destroying it. I can't believe that. I'm gonna have 3 more bromeliad pups. And I didn't even notice it earlier. So I'm really, really excited about that. That's very good news. Just had to share because I'm super excited. I need to clean up my whole plant mess here and then I need to work on my chicken. All right, we got Grant over here doing some hard work.
Yeah.
And it's time to see how this chicken's doing. Looks pretty good. Our professional meat masher is working on his other job, his part-time gig right now. He can't fulfill his usual duties. I guess we'll forgive him. This thing is just so easy to use. I know I talk about it maybe every single vlog, but I use it all the time and it really just makes everything so much easier. You'd think something this simple would be like a no-brainer and everyone would have it in their kitchen, but I had never heard of it until I ordered it. And that's my lunch for the week. All right, we are just about to get ready for bed and go to bed. I've just been so out of it and so in a funk all day. Going to the pool and seeing everyone definitely helped and I'm feeling a lot better and ready for the week and everything. But I do have some good news and I don't know how I didn't think about this earlier to share with you guys, because I definitely want to share with you guys because you've been on this whole journey with us from the beginning. I don't love the word journey, IVF journey, but it is kind of the perfect word for it. We heard back from the embryologist this week and the test came back for our 1 embryo that we have frozen that got the biopsy sent out. We got the results back and everything came back normal and good. Everything about it looks good. It's genetically normal. Wow, we're struggling. So that's the best we could have asked for. We are so happy to hear that everything is looking good. And of course that one is frozen. That one is waiting for us when we're ready to do our transfer. But for now, we are set to start up with another stimulation cycle and do another egg transfer to see if we can get more embryos, and then also have those frozen and be ready for a transfer either now, you know, hopefully the first one takes and everything goes well, but obviously there's a chance of that not happening. So you want to have more than one. Of course, it only takes one, but you know, things happen and everything doesn't go perfectly always. So we would like to have more. So we're going to do another stimulation and see what we can do. We're going to change things obviously with the timing and the medication and everything. But we were so happy to get that news this week. And yeah, honestly, I would have been really devastated to hear anything different. So we're really happy, and I wanted to share that with you guys, even though, I don't know, I feel like I've just been kind of bummed out through this vlog, but that has definitely been the highlight of my week. Oh, the other thing, and I actually got a comment about this the day before I got the call. The comment asked, do you know the gender of your embryo? And I was like, no. And I hadn't even really thought about it, even though I know that's part of the whole IVF thing. You can know the gender before, you know, a typical pregnancy. And when I got the call from the embryologist letting me know the results, she said, and we know the gender if you guys want to know. And it was just me on the call. Grant was at work, and I was just not expecting that question. I just wasn't expecting for that to come up at that time. And I was just like, oh, okay. And I just kind of bypassed it because I obviously wanted to talk to Grant about it and everything. When we talked about, you know, having a baby and everything before we started any fertility stuff or anything, Grant was like, oh, wouldn't it be nice to just like not find out and have it be a surprise on the day of the birth? And I was like, oh, like, I don't know. I would like to know. So we talked about that, but obviously it's a completely different thing to find out while you're pregnant than to find out before you've even done the transfer. I don't know, not completely different, but it is definitely different. We've talked about it since then, and we do want to find out, but we haven't found out. Either way, we are so happy to have an embryo that looks good, ready for transfer. And I mean, that's the best news we could have heard. So we're really happy and thankful.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, anyway, we're gonna end the vlog and go to bed because we're both really tired. I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks. I love you. Bye.